want to talk about solutions. Solutions on everything that's going on in this world right now. We having deaths, we having problems financially, however your problems are, and we need solutions. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of solutions, and we'll take it from there. We're going to start with one solution is when we're dealing with these issues with death and struggling and things like that, one of my favorite solutions is having a spiritual connection with a God of your understanding. When you have that, it takes you to a better level of acknowledgement, listening, and, getting different perspectives from people when you have a spiritual bound. Spiritual bound, it doesn't mean it's no particular religion you have to have. Muslim, Christian, Buddhism, however, as long as that's a God that you understand that can grasp, take you at a place to understand what you're going through. When you don't have those things, we angry, we frustrated, we upset, and that's how I was. When I started, going to, church and reading the Bible and studying and just trusting that everything gonna be all right, things got better. This is a difficult time for a lot of us, man. We're losing a lot of people. People are dying at 20 now. There was a time when you didn't die until you was like 90 or 100, It's the life that we're living. We're not living the spiritual life of God. In order to grow within yourself, you have to find a spiritual balance. You have to. It's tough when you don't know, but that's why you have to ask questions. Asking questions saved my life. It taught me that if I believe and trust in a power greater than myself, that I can get through anything. Because knowing how it is dealing with death and stuff, you cannot do this alone. Trying to do this alone is very hard. Because we all have feelings. When you're in your feelings, man, that is rough. And without support from other people, it's a difficult task, man. Changing and all those things meaning the same thing. Asking for help saved my life, and it can save yours too. People are dying here, man, and we need to come up with a solution. We're actually killing ourselves. We're taking 5 seconds out of our time, man, to be upset because somebody owed me $50 or $20. And then we kill them. Was it really that bad, or was it really worth it? What was it? You looking for respect and things like that? That's not how life goes. Each time you go through something, you either live or you learn. You have to take everything you go through, good or bad or indifferent, as a learning experience. But you have to learn from that experience to make it a learning experience. Meaning, like, hey, for instance, somebody owed me $20. Am I going to be upset? Or am I going to give it to God and just allow myself to move on with my life? Because technically, the $20 don't define who I am. It doesn't. We're getting upset for the wrong things, man. And we don't understand that we all can live a better life together. Killing each other for the smallest stuff. Social media is a big issue. People put too much on social media, and this is why we're having the actions and the things are going on with people dying. Everything ain't for everybody. When you put it on social media, you can't technically get upset over how you feel about what somebody said about you, or what somebody did, or because you put it on social media and now you mad because they told Tom and Jerry. That's just an example. When you don't want nobody in your business, keep your business off of social media. When you want to change, keep your business off of social media. Social media is a big problem, man, and we're losing people left and right because of social media. I hear it all the time. People dying over social media, fighting, killing people. And now you're in life in prison. You're 20, and you won't even see a daylight again. Now, I mean, this is why I stay so strong with young people, man, because this is where the biggest issue is right now. It's the young people who need support to understand that they can live. They can live a better life, a better understanding of life, but we need to give them that support. That we as older adults need to support our young people better. We're losing them at a rapid rate. It's only February and about 55 people in Philadelphia has died. And they all been under the ages of 16 and 20. It's a very bad epidemic, man. And I think that we as people, as an adult, need to, spend more time with them. Not just our kids. You got the brothers on the corner. You got them sitting on their step. How many times you stop and ask them how they doing? I mean, I don't go anywhere in Philadelphia and they don't call me Uncle Rob. Because why? Because I take the time out just to say hi. Do you know a lot of times that hi just saves them from doing something stupid? We see these young kids on these corners and, and don't understand they're grieving. They're grieving over a lot of things that we don't know. There's kids that don't eat in their house. There's kids that don't have clothes. There's kids that are hungry. There's kids that are being molested. There's kids these are why they're so rebellious. But how many times as adults that we sit down and take a few minutes and just talk to them and find out exactly what's really going on with them? And you probably would find out a lot of times it's because they're unhappy because they don't eat. They're unhappy because they're being molested. They're unhappy because they're being abused. It's a lot out here. And these young people, they need us, man. We, as adults, we go through death. We go through situations as well. But I'm just saying, in generally, it starts with us supporting them. And so they would know how to deal with it. They're losing their friends left and right. And so they battling against other parts of the city because of them friends dying. So what is our solution? What do we do about the solution? Do we have more meetings on the block? When I was growing up, they had group meetings for block captains and things where, you couldn't go 2 blocks without getting your behind whooped by the next door neighbor if you did something wrong. There's no love out here at all. And the love starts with us. We don't show these kids no love. We badger them from the time they wake up to the time they outside while they walking to school. How do we know what's going on with them? How do we get them in a better direction in life if we're not supporting them? It's more than the parents. They need all of us. Those are the solutions for me in order for them to get through the deaths and the abuse and the understanding and the love and what is love. It's difficult out here, man. I saw a video yesterday and this guy was literally just talking to himself, making noises and how much he hate life and he unhappy and being that's not good. The guy couldn't have been no more than 17. I'm just making an example of if we spend more time trying to support these young people, going through the processes of life and not knowing how to handle the situations that are going on. But we can't give them support if we're not even supporting ourselves on the inside. We have to show love for ourselves so we can help our kids. I know there's plenty of you parents out there having rough times dealing with your kids and things like that. But I know for a true fact that there are parents, there are kids who talk to me, who call me on my phone. I got people in Pottstown, I got people in New York and New Jersey call me all the time. And now they doing better because why? Because I took 5 seconds out to listen to them. It ain't all about the conversation. It's about them having some type of love from somebody. We got to give it back. In order to get the solutions that we having with these killings, we having all these things going on, the way we can get through these solutions is we got to show more love. And know that without a spiritual bound, you cannot do it. You need that. recovery, faith, all of that ties into one thing: faith. Without faith, I know I would not be sitting here right now with an Uncle Rob show. I'd be sitting on somebody's corner drinking a 40. Just keeping it real. Just telling you how life changed me because I allow other people to give me.